Hello and welcome to Perspectives in EdTech. This is a video series where special guests are invited to talk about their perspectives on a given topic related to a client solution. Our series is sponsored by Blackboard and Marick Group, two paragons of the education and learning management industry. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Episode 1. Today's episode is entitled Perspectives in Complex HRIT Integrations at the FAA. You will learn how Blackboard and Marick Group worked with the FAA to implement an exceptional learning experience in a diverse HRIT ecosystem. The proliferation of innovation has produced significant complexity across all industries, including EdTech. There is a dizzying array of tools, systems, products, and services to choose from to accomplish the HR and education-related objectives. Companies that operate in the EdTech industry and serve their clients well provide access to the latest features and help their clients integrate new technologies with their existing HRIT ecosystem. At the FAA, they wanted to have the best learning experience for their user community while maximizing their investment in existing systems to deploy better capabilities over time. In this episode, you will hear from leaders at Blackboard and Marick Group about their perspectives in EdTech at the FAA.
So the drivers for EdTech changes are very similar to the drivers you're seeing across all of IT, which are modernization requirements, the move to the cloud and modern technologies. And that's really been the case for Blackboard as well, especially since we've been around for over 20 years. So the initial versions of our software were monolithic in nature. And now that all of our offerings are available on cloud, we've seen that migration of our longstanding clients that have come with us on that journey and modernized and moved to the cloud with us, as well as our new clients who may be moving from very paper-based even systems who are now on the technology in the cloud. And it's been much easier for them. Maybe they didn't have the resources to implement things on their own networks and their own data centers, but cloud has made the technology so much more accessible to agencies who couldn't do this before. It's much more turnkey, requires less specialized skills on their side. So it's really been great to see that the longstanding Blackboard customers have come with as they've modernized and moved to the cloud, but also now more and more agencies have access to the technology this way. The really hard work actually comes before the purchase, which is what are your goals, and being really specific about what am I trying to do in my learning program, and then how is the technology going to support those goals? What are my metrics that I'm going to operate against, and does the technology support that? Am I going to have visibility into program success and continuous improvement over time? When clients are at that point, it's such a great thing to see because then they really are able to leverage the advantages of EdTech. Whereas, EdTech makes access to that data, analyzing that data, and then iterating on it so much easier for the people who actually run the programs than when they were doing everything in Excel spreadsheets, Word documents, et cetera. And the data was so much harder. You had to really know everything about everything and do anecdotal decision making, gut feel, things like this. But now really you can get very deep on, to very specific things like, is this a good question I'm asking in this assessment in this course that's part of this overall program? Or when a student does well on X, that's contributing to where I want them to be in terms of a competency in the long term, and being able to really see over a long period of time how an individual is improving, progressing, etc. So that's really, the hard part of ed tech is really coming up with your program goals and then drilling down into the details so that you can really leverage the ed tech and all the data that it offers. Over the past decade, we've seen a lot of learning program experts have to become IT experts. And I think that pendulum has now swung the other way where they can really focus on their programs again, which is what they want to do, which is, really what's going to push for the agency's mission. So to me personally, it's been fantastic. We've had some tremendous customer successes together. We continue to see those customers modernize and grow their programs, even in just the number of learners growing exponentially for a customer we've served together. So that's been fantastic to watch and really helping agencies with their ultimate mission. That's really what gets me up in the morning to do this every day. But I do think that there's so many aspects of the partnership that are incredibly important to Blackboard and the overall Blackboard team. Blackboard is maniacal about serving the government requirements, and we do that through the products and services we offer. We're constantly reinvesting in our infrastructure and our products and our functionality to always be able to meet the current as well as future requirements of the client base. So where Marick fits in is that you then can take all of that to the customer in a way that makes sense by providing them with your services and your value add, whether that be upfront in helping them set up their programs, whether that be in supporting the technology and rolling out more and more functionality in an iterative way that supports them. So really we partner the whole entire life cycle with these clients, and that partnership has served both our companies really well. Blackboard does take seriously our position in the market. We are we operate globally. We serve education markets in over 130 countries, and all of those places have different missions and specifics that we then can bring back and synthesize and take the best of that to move the ball forward for the entire industry. And we've been doing that for a really long time, really, really well. I would say that there's always something new. There's so much new data and experiences to bring back and say, what can we do better for our customers, but what can we do better for education? What can we do better to serve more learners, a better experience so that they can fulfill their lifelong goals? And it really is our true mission. In the government space, we've served Department of Defense, we've served civilian agencies, we've served state governments for many, many years. And how do we take that to the next level? That is a very different set of requirements than higher education, than K through 12, than the corporate market. It really is, because the types of learning that we're supporting are specific to that agency's mission. You're not going to just go out and buy a course off the shelf for, how to inspect produce or how to train the next, mission leader, or these are very long-standing government-specific things. Really understanding the mission sets, and you have to be in this space for quite some time because it's not one mission. Every agency has multiple missions within it, and it's very broad. And being able to tackle that broad problem set is something that I think our two companies do very well together.
On behalf of Blackboard and Marick Group, we would like to thank you for watching this episode of Perspectives in EdTech. For more information or help with your education and learning management needs, please go to our website. Until next time, we hope you have a great day.